survivors, and welcome to yet another roguelike, Neo Scavenger. I actually picked this game up because I had a little bit of money left over from Rust, so I decided to go ahead and pick up Neo Scavenger. You guys know how much I love these indie survival games, and it's really interesting. You can go ahead and try the demo out at bluebottlegames.com. I'll go ahead and put that link in the description if you want to try out the demo. The game on Steam is only $10, so it's not really too expensive. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game here. This is a survival-esque RPG game. I don't really know a lot about it. I know how to basically survive, and I know I'm going to need a fire and a couple of other things like that. But I'll probably end up dying a lot. Much like me trying to play Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode without a demigod character. But yeah, you can basically choose negative and positive traits. I think this is like, what was the other game that let you do this? There was another game, I can't remember it. There was another game that I played where you, oh yes, Cataclysm DDA, where you choose negative traits, and then in response for the negative trait, you get points, or you get to choose another, in this case, another good thing. So we're going to go ahead and take metabolism. Food and water intakes rates increased, healing rates slightly increased. Now, getting water and food and stuff like that isn't really going to be a problem because we're going to be taking botany, and that'll let us forage berries, mushrooms, and stuff like that, and more water, which should get us enough food to cover that metabolism downside. It should help us out with a lot. Insomniac, our sleeping for our camp is pretty much going to be at 100%, since we're going to be using a sleeping bag pretty much all the time. So, we're going to go ahead and take Insomniac, and I'll actually read these for you. The metabolism says food and water, oh yeah, I already read that. Insomniac says difficulty staying asleep, and sleep is less beneficial. But this Insomniac, that should be covered pretty well. I haven't really had too much of a problem with it, and it's going to give me 2 extra stuff. So we're going to go ahead and put botany down. A knowledge of herbs, fungi, and other useful plants. Now, botany will help me forage stuff when I'm out in forests. It'll give me a way better chance of foraging, like berries or random water. Oh, another thing about this game, you're going to want to boil all of your water. So we're going to need to find a cheap lighter, a cigarette lighter, to boil stuff, because we're going to need to make a, I believe, campfire or a lit torch, and then we're going to need a cooking pot to boil our water. If we don't do that, we can get waterborne diseases, much like in real life. So, anyways, I'm going to stop blabbering and take the rest of my skills. We're going to go ahead and pick up lockpicking. Now, this is basically a build. It's very good, and you can use it for yourself, too. I think this is a pretty easy build to play on. Knowledge in bypassing locks and other security devices. This will help us tremendously in our looting chance. And we can craft lock picks out of like screws and stuff like that if we get like 5, I believe, and then we can make some lock picks. That's gonna help a heck of a lot with our scavenging, our loot chance. So the next thing we're gonna take is melee. We're mostly gonna be using melee weapons, especially in the beginning until we get a gun. And once we get a gun, we probably won't find ammo for that gun for a pretty long time. So we're going to go ahead and take melee. Better chance to hit in melee combat. Higher wound severity, well, to our target. Better defense in combat, and can leg trip in combat. So I can leg trip other people in combat. This is basically going to help with all things melee, and it's going to be really great. Just a great thing to have. Now, the next thing we're going to take is athletic. This will give us a few extra moves per turn, which is going to be drastically great. It's going to be amazing to have a few extra turns in every, or a few extra points in every turn. You definitely want to take athletic with whatever build you take. If you're looking for an easy playthrough. I'll go ahead and read the thing right now. Less fatigue per move. Can run away faster in battle. Can run further on map before run moves deplete, as I was saying. Next thing. We're going to take, not tracking. We're going to take trapping. That's the next thing I think we're going to take. Trapping will help us make a lit torch way easier. Basically, we're going to need like a rag and a few kindling. We won't actually need a lighter. And this will also help us with many other things, as well as making like a can trap, I believe, which will alert us during the night if anybody is intruding in our camp. This is basically going to help us with a lot. We have the ability to trap and prepare animals. It's going to be majorly helpful, and we might need it to butcher their corpses. I don't think we do, though, because that would seem pretty silly to me. But next thing we're going to take is strong. This is actually going to give us a looting chance, but it's going to take down our safety and sneak. It's, obviously I'm still going to take it, but anyways, can carry more without being encumbered. Melee attacks are more damaging, can create obstacle in combat. So yeah, this is our basic build, and I've been going on to this way too long, so let's go ahead and go in. You wake up, disoriented, slumped over the base of an empty cryo sleep pod. Still damp from cryo fluid. The thick dust from the floor clings to your skin, leaving a clean spot on the ground, where a large O5 is painted. Across the room, there's an open door to the hallway, and a broken window leading outside. Just as you gather your wits, an unearthly scream erupts from down the hall beyond the doorway. Something is coming fast. So we're basically going to use our athletic trait to get out of the window. If we were just to dive through the window, it would make a werewolf or something appear. So we're just going to go ahead and dive out the window. Now, we only start with this hospital gown in this. We can trade this into Zamzams for a crowbar, and we're definitely going to want to look for a Zamzams, because we can give this to a person and I believe get a crowbar and a backpack or something like that. But yeah, we're going to be using this cryo facility. We're just going to go back here. Approaching the Gaiji's cryo facility strikes you with a pang of anxiety. Sorry for my reading. It's a little bit... Here, the creature you encountered there, will there be others? The dark windows offer no answers. You gather your courage and climb back through the window. We're going to go down the hall. And now we're going to return to the cryo chamber. And we're going to leave the cryo facility. And we're going to go to camp and take that in there. This is going to give us a lot of shelter and bump up our sleep a lot. We're going to want to stay near the cryo facility, because that's going to be our sleeping place for quite a long time. As you approach the town, there is no sign of activity. Buildings stand in ruin. Vehicles are overturned and blackened with fire. Explosion marks radiate outwards from the walls and pavement. In the distance, strange-looking creatures circle the sky like monstrous, leathery vultures. The world has drastically changed from what you knew. Some sort of cataclysm has befallen Earth, returning mankind to the Dark Ages. And along with it, your hopes of finding a warm meal and some answers. You decide to look around and scavenge what you can from the ruins. So, here's where this comes in. Basically, anything abandoned other than the broken down buildings is going to be worth searching. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And we're any of these that we get, any extra things to boost our loot, no matter how much it takes down our sneak, no matter how much it takes down our safety, as long as it gives us loot, I'm going to take it. Oh, we haven't found anything from there. That's a disappointment. We're going to go ahead and check the next one. And we got a few items from that. We learned how to make a plastic sled. We're going to go ahead and confirm, go to our crafting menu and see if we have that. Plastic. Okay, so now we can go ahead and drop this back down. I guess we could read the pieces of an old newspaper, I guess. Also, yeah, this is going to be like a full Let's Play, just like Unreal World, about 20-minute episodes every 3 days or so. Apocalypse now. An outbreak of what appears to be a smallpox has infected 28 people in Charleston, South Carolina. health officials said Wednesday. Health officials said Wednesday. 4 people have died with such a contagion. I'm not gonna read this. Screw you. Uh, yeah, screw that. I'm not gonna read it. But we did find a whiskey. That's gonna be a useful drink to us. That's really the only thing useful from that whole pile. We're gonna head down to the town right down here. Ooh, there's a bandit. Oh, there's 2 bandits. Oh, that's great. Yeah. I don't want any giblets. You can leave me alone. We're gonna go ahead and search this. Ooh, we actually found boots. Alright, and these are... Oh, 60 condition. This is actually... These are in pretty good condition. Ooh, that's even better condition. 83%. That's pretty damn good. 90%. That's pretty... This is pretty good. This is amazing because now we're not going to be shivering wherever we walk. We have a lot of clothing now. We're going to put that on. We can put that on too. Just make us a little warm. And crude arrow piercing. We're going to pick that up just so we learn the recipe. Now, a plastic sled, we can carry this around with us, but I'm not sure if... Actually, yeah, we're going to carry it around with us because we don't have a backpack. Or if there's a plastic bag, no, there's not. Alright, so we want to... Oh, boy. Alright. So, here's the combat screen. I don't really know a lot about this, but all I know is you should be above 6 range before you try and retreat, which is exactly what we're going to do. Oh, and we managed to get away. So, here's what I'm talking about. Ooh, there's actually a... Oh, no. Go back to scavenging a hex. We want to scavenge the... Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yes! Yes. This is good. Okay, we have a saucepan. This is going to allow us to purify our water, which is what we're going to need to do for pretty much about every water. We also have a scope here. I'm actually going to just drop that. We don't need that. It's just going to be a waste of our space. We're going to go ahead and search this piece of forest. And, of course, we'll get all this stuff. This is all... These 3 are edible, so we're going to go ahead and eat those. And we're going to head out on our way. That's why I like botany. It just, you can get easy, really, really easy food from it. And this guy's on us. Oh, he's pretty far away from us. We're going to just retreat from him. See ya, buddy. So here's some ruins. I don't think this is actually... Oh, the abandoned tower building. It's actually going to be pretty good for us. Oh, and we didn't find anything. Maybe it won't be too good for us. So I actually want to assess... Oh, wait, yeah, we're on hurt. You can start bleeding in this, and I think if you use dirty rags, you can get, like, diseases from using dirty rags, and I'm not sure how to clean them. I think you just put water in the crafting tiles, destroy it off his building. We'll search it. Oh, wow, I was not expecting that. Oh, we have a lot of stuff now. Oh, boy. This is a lot of stuff. Holy crap. We got more drinks. All right. And put these drinks there. Put that water in there. That's not purified, so we're not going to be able to drink that yet. We don't want to drink that yet. Small campfire from friction. That's actually what we can make. And that's why I chose trapping. It's really good. So yeah. Now we know how to do that. Let's go ahead and look at our crafting. Yep. You know how to make all that. So let's go. Oh, no, I don't want to drop you backpack. Just want to drop that scrap. So yeah, lately it's been really cold in New York, and like, I actually got the yesterday off, but I had to go in today, so. Which I don't mind, but it's always something to do, you know, school. So we're gonna search that. I don't. Okay. So we're actually going to want to look for screws and stuff like that. There's like a pile of screws and other miscellaneous items. We're going to actually want to start heading back to the cryo lab after we search this. We're getting pretty far. Finally want to get back up. So we're going to head and search this. Nothing. Alright, so now we're going to head back. Head back. Heading back. Ooh, maybe scavenge this first, actually. Oh, we found nothing. Oh. Fine then. Okay, so I actually want to go into the place crafting. Oh, okay. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. No, we are not. Alright, never mind. We can actually, we have a lot of movement for the end of things. There's something here for us to search. Oh, we can search the abandoned homes again. Let's do it. Ooh, we got another crafting recipe. Analyzed water. I don't think we need even to learn that, but alright. I'm gonna jot that back down. Oh, there's stuff in here. Ooh, just what we needed. 2 assorted screws. I think that's enough to make the lockpicks. Alright, sweet. So there's another thing here for us to search, and we just made it. We made it back just in time. Sweet. So we're gonna head and search that too. We got a bottle of pills. Got dirty rags. I think you can get. Okay, this is a cured meat over fire. Won't be needing anything from there, and let's get back into the cryo facility. Now, I actually want to head over to this forest real quick, scavenge this. Oh, I may have alerted some creatures, that's bad. Okay, so now what we need to do is go into crafting, take the trees, get all this goodies, go to our character screen, put these branches into here, or actually we'll only need 1 power branches. What's that? Small oh, it's spoiled. Okay, we're not gonna use that. Alright, so we're getting thirsty. We're gonna go ahead and use I think that, oh wait, that's not gonna make us, that's gonna make us less thirsty. Why did I just drink that? That's not purified, that's bad. Pharmacon, hydrocon. Yeah, okay, so ooh. Okay, we have minor cuts. Let's actually drop this down, go to our crafting menu, put the assorted screws in there, along with our lockpicking skill, and now we can have basic lockpicking tools. Now these we're only going to use for stuff that are like very valuable looting places when we know we want 100% looting. These are very valuable, and I probably, oh, we're drunk. Ha, we're drunk. Alright, so I'm actually going to drop these 2 things of whiskey. We're not going to want to keep them on us. Drop those 2 things of whiskey, drop those branches, drop this paper. We can keep the rest on us. We're going to go ahead and put the 2 whiskeys in our campsite, though. We're basically going to use our campsite as a holding facility most of the times. So, we want to go into here, and we need to make a small campfire from friction. What is a kindling? Ooh. Right. So we can actually make that. I guess a piece of paper is a kindling. So now we have this, and what we need to do is put the water saucepan, or maybe with the fire. Yes! Sterilized water. Okay. There we go. Now we need to go into our character thing and put the water into here. Now what we need to do is go back to crafting and stomp out the fire, because we definitely don't want a fire. That's going to attract a lot of basic crap we don't want to deal with. We're going to need some more containers, though. We're going to go ahead and drink that. We're definitely going to want to scavenge. Is there actually some, did I leave some behind down here? Because if there's extra bottles, we're going to want those. Okay, anyways, no, they're not there. We're actually well rested. Are there any bottles around here? No, but we can take this paper. That's going to be good fire starter for us. So, we're going to go ahead and sleep. As night falls, you notice there is a bright glow coming from the east, easily visible through the treetops. It's no guarantee, but it could be a sign of civilization. Maybe even a lead on where you are or who. And if nothing else, it's as good a landmark to strike towards as any. Use the minimap or M key to see its location. I think that might be Zomzoms or I'm not sure what that is. We might want to set out towards there, but for now, I just want to keep ourselves sustained. Really? Oh, we're vomiting. I think we're vomiting from being... I hope we don't get a... We might get a hangover from this. Sleep. Just keep sleeping. There we go. We fell asleep. So we're going to basically be mashing this button since we're in Insomniac, and it's daytime. So, what we need to gather up all those papers. That's what we need to do. And we're actually going to put those back. I'm going to make another fire. Do we have any water? No. No. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and scavenge this building again. Maybe we can find, I don't think I want to use those. No. A right boot. Hey, that's in better condition than ours. We'll go ahead and take that. Ooh, we actually found more assorted screws, which will make us another set of lockpicks. And we found another container for water. We're gonna want a lot of containers for water. As many containers for water as possible. Alright, so that's that. And now we can go down one more. Go into crafting. Craft this little lake. And that's going to give us a bunch of water. Now go to our character thing. Fill up our 2 bottles. Oops. Fill up the other bottle. Fill that up. Alright. Now, let's go back up to the cryo facility. Oh, there's a... Oh, no, there's a bandit. Okay, we've got to get this started quickly. Crafting. Put the waters... Oh, no. Not the black whiskey. Put the water up there. Our pot. As well as our fire. Where's our fire? Where's our fire? Do we not have a fire anymore? Huh? Alright, I guess we gotta make another fire. So, crafting. Known recipes. Small campfire friction. Let's get this fire up here. Put that in on there. Put the fire up here with our 2 waters and our boiling pot. And there we go. We got 2 boiled water bagoozies. We're actually gonna put that fire out now, too. So, go to our character and now fill up the bottles with the sterilized water. And how you'll know that it's clean is it's worth 5 for the water. It'll be worth about 6 in the thing. That's how you know it's clean water. So we're obviously gonna need to keep these branches on us just so we can make a fire wherever we go. Let's actually go up here and re-scavenge this again. Use our pick. Oh no. Alright, scavenge here. Open field. I don't think we're actually gonna find anything. Oh no, we did. Found more water. And is this food actually... We want to make sure. We want to scroll over these and make sure they're not poisonous. Poisonous berries, because that would be very bad if we ate poisonous food. We're gonna use these. Eat all those. Eat all the blueberries. There we go. Now here, also, what we're going to do is we're going to start another fire. Where is it? Small campfire. There we go. And now we're going to boil all 4 of these. We're going to drink 2 of them and put the 2 in our water bottles. Okay, so we need to boil it one more time. There we go. Okay, put that out. Okay, now what we do is go to a character. Use 2 of these, and now we'll put the rest in there. Actually, we're gonna drink 1. Now we'll have 1 bottle of water left. So let's head on our journey, shall we? There's a bandit over there. So we found a city up here. Hopefully there are some goodies for us. Storage shed. All right. Ooh, we found a first aid kit. Very good. Although it's empty. But, I'm actually going to put that back if it's empty. Found some ammo. Stack that. Found a new vehicle. Alright, we got some rockin' music here. We're going to actually take that torch. Take that. Take our pot back. And let's start heading north again. Scavenge the abandoned buildings. I like this song. Oh, it's so manly. Alright, so what do we have here? We got another 2 more bottles. But we want to keep these down here, since those are purified. Keep those down here. Alright. We also want to look for a melee weapon, or some weapon that's, you know, a weapon, just something to use. Alright, we found some ketchup bottles. Now, these are very small, but they're still food worth taking. Good. Just gonna eat those. And we'll also find gummies, which is another small food item. Those are also going to be worth taking. Any food, generally, that you find is going to be worth taking. It's better than trying to scavenge for it, and it's basically, you know, yeah. Alright, we found a scope for that, which isn't going to be much use to us. We'll go down again. Search the forest. Maybe we'll find some food. Actually, we probably will find some food. Yeah. Okay, those are actually edible. These are all edible, which is really good. Nom, 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 nom. These will actually give us minor thirst as well. Those are poison berries. Don't buy those. Get all those bottles. Now have water in them. As you pick your way through overgrown ruins, a peculiar sound becomes briefly audible. It disappears, but picks up again in a moment, as if carried by air currents. It's a distant humming like small gas engines out of a place in the stillness of empty forests and abandoned buildings. So I think there might be a car nearby, what it's trying to tell us. We're going to go ahead and actually head into the... Ooh. Oh, we found Zomzoms! Alright! This is a good place. As the source of the distant sounds finally comes into view, you stop in your tracks, unsure whether it's safe to continue. Ahead, you see a titanic warehouse, like one of those distribution centers from before the apocalypse. There is a dull roar of ethanol generators, combined with the occasional rev of unsuppressed exhaust from off-road vehicles. Figures seem to be milling around a low extension on the right, and the occasional ATV arrives or departs without fanfare. You don't think you've been spotted yet. This is this far out, though with all the activity it's hard to tell. We're actually going to approach the warehouse. I'm not going to read all this. You can pause it and read it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get in the stock section, and you can stop and read all that, but I don't want to read it. We're going to drink with bloodlust, the crowd to your mouth. Agape, you suddenly feel a wave of nausea. Looking around, panic, try to leave. Chapter robot. Okay, there we go. As I said, we will get a crowbar from that, and that's going to be your melee weapon. Alright. There we go. Now we found Zomzoms. I'm not exactly sure what it... I think it can, like, give us a few prizes after that, but we're going to go ahead and search this house. We have another bottle. Alright. Our bottle stockage is actually getting up there. So I'm going to call this an episode. We've been playing for about 30 minutes. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this as much as me. If you have any suggestions, cheat games, or free, please post those in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that subscribe and like button. you know, to make me feel all goods inside. And make sure you check out my other videos. I'll see you guys next time. This is Matt from Mrnodstudios signing out. Bye-bye.